G'day guys, Greg here. Well, today I'm going to make this awesome chicken and mushroom dinner recipe. Dudes, this is so easy and it tastes so good. You're going to love it. Let me show you what I'm using. So for this, all I'm using is some chicken, of course, some mushrooms, you'll need some butter, some chicken stock, sour cream, garlic, and I'm using a leek today. Leeks have a really nice, sweet, subtle onion flavour. They're really good and it's going to make this recipe taste awesome. So we better start cutting some things up. Alright, well we'll start off with the mushrooms. You just want them into like nice little slices. Alright, well they're easy to cut. That's the thing I love about mushrooms. And they taste so good too. I love the taste. And now we're going to grab the leek. And you want to cut the leek just above sort of where the white bit is. Otherwise it gets a bit woody. You all know about getting woodies, don't we, fellas? And this bit here, well, you can just cut it below, well, above that. And you can actually stick this in somewhere and grow a new one. I'll give that a go. But we'll take the outer layer off this first one because sometimes there's dirt that gets in there, which there isn't today, so that's good. But we'll just cut this into nice thinnish bits. I love the sound that makes. Sounds like my bones creaking when I get up in the morning. It's literally what it sounds like. Alright. Well, this gets chucked away. Or it could be a nice decoration in your kitchen. Like this. Doesn't it look wonderful? Okay, so for this, you're going to need a semi-deepish sort of frying pan. So make sure you got a nice deep one. And hopefully this is warmed up by now. Oh! Yes, it has. So we'll melt a nice big blob of butter in there. And I'll add some olive oil in too because, well, just stops the butter from burning really. And we'll melt that down. Right, that's the recipe done. Melted butter. Oh, well, it could be. But I'm going to add the chicken in. And, well, I just bought a thing of chicken. And I actually cut it up a little bit more. You don't want your chunks of chicken too big because otherwise they'll start stewing and they get really hard. So you sort of want them into fairly thinnish strips. And we're just going to cook this chicken until it's cooked. Alright, so now that chicken's cooked, I'm going to transfer it into a bowl. Keeping the juices in the frying pan. Then that goes back on the heat. And now we're going to add in the leeks. And just fry those off for a few minutes, get them nice and tender. Well, as tender as they're going to be in a couple of minutes. Oh man, that smells good. Now I was going to use this garlic because I didn't realise that I actually had some other garlic. So I've got 3 garlics here, which I'll just crush into here. 2 or 3, you could use 4 if you wanted to, or even 5, even 6 if you were like really a garlic crazed nut. So I'll whack that in, give that a bit of a mix. Only takes about 30 seconds for those flavours and of the garlic to come up. And then I'll add in the mushrooms. And we just need to fry this off for a couple of minutes. Getting that butter and garlic to coat those mushrooms and hopefully soak in a little bit as well. Alright, so after a few minutes, 83 or 4, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to add the stock, the chicken stock. I'll add in about 400 mils worth. And what I want to do is bring this to the boil and reduce this stock down to about halfway. So it's sort of, the chicken stock really like gets a little bit saltier and develops all those flavours in there. Alright, well that's been reducing. It's about half now. It does take a little while, about 20 minutes. You can probably cook your rice in that time. So now grab the sour cream and I'm going to add the whole lot, the 200 mils of the sour cream in here. And mix it through. And once that's mixed through, we just add in the chicken. Mix that through. Pretty much, that's the whole meal done. Don't forget to add some salt and pepper too, the way you like it. Alright, so now there's only one more thing I need to do, and that's serve it up. Now you can serve with rice or you can use pasta. I'm going to use rice today, and there's just one more little touch that'll just take this over the edge. Let me show you what it is. Just look how beautiful that looks. Oh, it's so rich and creamy. Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it? Just add that into the bowl there. Gotta get some of this beautiful sauce. Oh, yeah. And for the finishing touch, we're just going to add some paprika. Haven't got much left. Hopefully some comes out. Ah, that was too much. How good does it look? So creamy and delicious. Right, well, let's give it a go. Bit of mushroom, chicken, some of that sauce. Oh my God. Oh, man. This is so good. It tastes so nice. It's creamy, it's warming, it's delicious, and so easy to make. So, listen, this is what you got to do. Go down to the shops, get the ingredients, make this. If you do make it, let me know down below how yours turned out. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time I cook something so good, it'll blow your mind. See you then.
Oh yeah, this